Yeah.
Like, whatever he was before, it's like you got to forget that when you fight him. You're fighting this do-or-die assassin.
Yeah.
He's just an assassin. And something shifted, and he became the best lightweight in the world. It's the weirdest thing, man.
It's got to be just mental. I mean,
Islam is paying attention. I truly believe that's because he has a real high level of respect for Ian Garry in Ian Garry's game. I love Islam. I think he's very smart. I think he's very thoughtful because he's paying attention to the things that Ian Garry is saying on a number of instances. I know that the team respects Ian Garry a tremendous amount because of all the challenges he can present inside the octagon. Now, if he has done a good job of working on the wrestling, he gives himself a chance. But ultimately, I think for Garry to be successful, he has got to try to find range, and that's more difficult to do and easier said to do when you're fighting a guy like Islam who constantly is in your face and pressuring you. But
I'm excited for that
Such a
fight.
sick
Well, who would you guys
matchup.
pick to win?
I want. Fuck. I'm kind of going. I'm leaning towards Ian.
Really?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Garry.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now, as he stands at the edge of welterweight, that same obsession fuels him once again. There's something, you know, almost poetic about this phase of his career. Khabib once carried the burden of proving that Dagestani fighters could rule the world. Islam now carries the burden of expanding that kingdom. He's not just representing a region anymore, he's representing a philosophy that discipline, faith, and focus can overcome any boundary, whether it's physical, mental, or divisional. The silence around him is not emptiness, it's honestly control. While other fighters announce their plans with noise, Islam builds his legacy in stillness. His calm is his weapon, his composure his armor. He's not interested in being famous, he's interested in being timeless. And that's why this new journey carries a different kind of energy. It's not just another fight, it's a statement. As the fight draws near, the narrative writes itself. The methodical champion stepping into a new war zone, the master technician facing the unpredictable artist. But deep down, Makhachev knows the truth. The real battle is always internal. Can he remain the same calm storm when the waves are higher? Can his structure hold when the chaos intensifies? If history is any indicator, the answer will be yes.
If they don't understand, Islam's fight IQ, then yeah, they're missing out. This guy's a genius. He's a genius. I say it all the time. I go, I don't need to do very much with him. Why? Why do I need to do very little with him? Because he gets it. He gets it. He gets it before I even tell him sometimes. So, or the other coaches. So no, this guy's got a great fight IQ. You're correct.
The way Max is controlling them so effortlessly is beautiful to see. I mean, Makhachev at the time is a pound number 1 or 2 in the world.
Yeah.
And he's just dictating where this fight. Oh, he got dropped there.
That was close.
The head kick almost
and that's the head kick that hurt him in the second fight,
one,
right? Yeah.
against the fence. But he was coming off of a knockout.
Oh, nice. All the good work Volk had done, and Makhachev stole it in like 10.
So easy, I don't know. Islam now, right now, on his prime. That's crazy. How he feels distance, how he strives, how he's calm. And you see, he does he moves so good. He doesn't spend like energy, you know?
As UFC 330 approaches, MMA fighters and former rivals are stepping up to break down what makes the champion so dangerous. In this breakdown, pros share first-hand insights into his deadliest weapons and explain exactly why he's such a nightmare to beat inside the octagon.
I would trust that Islam would know better than me what his next opponent does in the standing position, and Islam says he runs away. I'm just sharing for you. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. That surprises me. I've never watched Ian and thought he ran away. But it would be encouraging if he does. The number one thing if you're gonna deal with Islam and the rest of us on the outside is, as difficult as we have all found it to be interested in Islam, there is an interest in seeing Islam lose for anybody that's got an incredible record and has seemingly been bulletproof. There is one interesting thing, which is to see somebody that can get through, that can get a bullet through that shield. Is Ian the guy? Well, if Ian is the guy, or whoever is the guy, question one is going to be, can you stop the takedown? And question 1B is going to be the cardio. Can you hold up?
Right off the bat, Chael Sonnen highlights Makhachev's authority and invincibility inside the octagon, trusting the champion's elite fight assessment over outside perception. Sonnen frames Islam as an unstoppable force, whose foes are forced to resort to running on their feet.
Because if you think about it, Islam, he fucking smothers everybody.
Yeah, he does.
And his striking is dangerous as fuck. Well, of course you know.
Yeah.
I know 100,000 times. But it's like that guy's, he's so fucking terrifying once he gets a hold of you. Like, he submits everybody. He head kicked Volkanovski.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if Volkanovski took it on 11 days' notice. He still head kicked
He's got a
Volkanovski.
sneaky left head kick, high kick.
Bro,
it's nasty.
He picks people up standing up, and that's part of the problem, is that like you get accustomed to thinking about this guy's
worried
a
about the
grappler.
takedown, exactly.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, bing.
Yeah.
Additionally, Rogan goes on to highlight Makhachev as an absolute force of nature. Rogan emphasizes that his striking has evolved into a dangerous weapon in its own right. Opponents become so focused on fending off his elite grappling that his sneaky, high-level striking catches them completely off guard.
He is. I consider him on track to be one of the greatest himself, you know. And what this kid does, you can't teach. You know, I've taught him a lot. You know, Habib's taught him a lot. Habib's father taught him a lot, you know, but what he has is something we can't all teach. He's got something that's in him that can't be taught. That's what you call Allah's gift, right? That he's God's gift too. So that's what he has going for him. He has got great coaching behind him, from the great one, his Habib's father, to Habib, to myself, and other coaches that are with him. But yeah, he's got God's gift too.
Meanwhile, Javier Mendez says Islam Makhachev is on his way to becoming one of the greatest fighters ever. Islam has world-class coaches like Khabib, Abdulmanap, and himself. He has a special, natural talent that simply can't be taught. Beyond all his hard training, Islam was born with a rare, God-given gift that sets him apart from everyone else.
Yeah, he strangled me. And the way he did it, I think he, Moicano filled in last minute to fight Islam and got caught with the same choke.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Darce choke, but he locks it on his forearm.
Yeah.
He doesn't go to the bicep.
I know.
And the squeeze is different. He's pulling to his chest. It's not like a angle squeeze. It's different. So the defense is different. When I got my legs out and tried to walk around, he hooked my leg, but like the squeeze is completely different. Completely different. You know, you belly down and kind of get some space to breathe. You can't the way he does it.
Craig Jones broke it down.
It's like a front choke, almost like a squeeze to your chest. It's not an angle that you use for a normal Darce choke.
Even his past foes, like Dustin Poirier, cannot help but just marvel at how unique and dangerous Makhachev's grappling techniques are. Using his own experience in the cage as proof, Islam locks it on his forearm rather than his bicep and squeezes straight to his chest. Because Islam traps the legs and uses a completely different angle than a standard submission, Poirier points out that normal defense moves don't work, leaving opponents with zero space to breathe and no way out.
Islam fights Ian. Who wins?
Bro, I think of course Makhachev gonna win.
You think Makhachev wins?
I think, but I truly believe Ian Garry have really good skills to beat him. You know, I think Makhachev gonna win because Ian Garry is the underdog. So he's Makhachev is a double champ. You know, a really good fighter. But I really believe like Ian have a really good skills to beat Makhachev.
Yeah.
Further tipping the scales of the matchup, Carlos Prates picks Makhachev to come out victorious against Garry, recognizing his elite status as double champion and top-tier fighter. While he does agree that Garry has strong enough skills to make it a competitive fight, Islam's dominance makes him the sole reason for his victory.
You know well, Islam, he's fighting next UFC 330 next month against Ian Machado. Garry, you're good at predictions, so who do you got in that fight?
I got Islam.
How?
It's a tough fight. I think it's a submission.
Submission.
But I gotta rewatch Ian Garry's fight because I don't know him very well. People saying like he has a good takedown defense.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll rewatch and come back to that.
So because I know everything in my division.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot of people in 170, so I cannot say. But like Islam right now, he's the best, so it's a little bit hard to beat.
The whole team for Islam's here.
What is even more jarring is that a seasoned fighter like Arman Tsarukyan himself picks Makhachev for this bout by submission. Even though Tsarukyan admits he needs to study Garry's takedown defense more closely, he firmly backs Islam because he considers him the best fighter in the world right now and nearly impossible to beat.
Seems like the next title fight is going to be Islam and Ian Garry, and if the rumors materialize, it will be at UFC 330 in Philly. Are we trying to make a turnaround to get on that card and be on the same card as the title fight? And if it does happen, who do you think wins?
Even if they weren't on the card, I don't care who's main event in that card. As long as I'm not injured or anything like that, I obviously not looking past Buckley, not looking past May 9th. I want to be on that card. You know, it's my dream to fight in Philly, especially on a stage as big as this. Because who knows when they're going to come back again? You know, it's been since 2019 was the last time they were here, so I don't know when they'll be back. And as far as who's going to win that fight, Islam is going to run through Ian. Simple as that. He's gonna sub him for sure.
На ОФП спарринги там были, на кардио в основном работали, потом приехали за месяц сюда, в Америку, прям в Нью-Джерси, где будет бой на акклиматизацию. Здесь прошли последние подготовительные концовку уже. Спарринги, последние контрольные спарринги были на прошлой неделе. Все прошло очень четко, и сам очень в хорошей форме. Я думаю, мы сделаем это на высшем уровне.
Furthermore, UFC contender Sean Brady pulls no punches with his take. Brady keeps it simple and decisive, emphasizing that Makhachev's dominance will be too much for Garry to handle, confidently predicting that Islam will finish the fight by submission.
What exactly are you expecting from the Islam-Ian Garry fight? How much of a challenge do you think Ian is for Islam?
Yeah, I think it's a great fight actually. If you look at what Ian Garry has been able to do, you know, he frustrates people. His takedown defense has been excellent, and we'll see if he can stay on his feet. With you know, obviously, if he can stay off the ground, he poses a serious threat to Islam.
On the other side of this narrative, Dana White praises Garry as a formidable opponent for Makhachev. Garry is stylistically gifted in a way that is frustrating for his opponents, alongside his excellent takedown defense. As long as Garry can keep the fight on his feet, he poses a very serious threat to the champion.
Islam and Garry, welterweight title fight. You did have the one welterweight fight up there, so you got a little bit of experience up in that weight class. But just what's your thoughts on that fight, the build-up, all that? I mean, that's a pretty big fight that's headlining your card.
I think it's a really good fight, and I think Ian is going to surprise a lot of people with how talented he is and how skillful he is. Actually, I trained with him for the Carlos Prates fight, so I'm excited to go see him perform as well. And yeah, I think he gets it done. So we'll see.
Pursuing this, Jalen Turner backs Garry to turn heads. Coming from a former training partner, Turner has full confidence in Garry's ability to get the job done on fight night. Similarly, Georges St. Pierre believes Garry presents a massive threat to Makhachev. His long frame, striking ability, and sharp lateral movement are the key elements to keeping the fight at range. He also has a size advantage as a true 195-pound welterweight. GSP's sentiment was even echoed by Khabib Nurmagomedov, acknowledging Garry as a serious challenge.
Ian wins this fight. It's landing a shot, stand up, hurting him to finish him.
I agree. The best chance he has, though, is to run and frustrate Islam into bad shots, bad takedowns, also bad throat strikes on the feet because you're overreaching. Because Islam is used to dominating. He wants to run it and go in there and just take him down, submit him, or beat him up on the feet. And if this fight is just slow and it's boring, Islam will make some mistakes.
That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to control the airspace, and he's going to stay on his footwork. He's going to jab the glove a lot, and he's going to move, and he's going to have to make Islam throw some heavy shots to get his attention, and then blast through him.
What's more concerning is that Makhachev's past opponent, Dustin Poirier, outlines a clear blueprint for how Garry can defeat Makhachev. By baiting Islam into throwing heavy shots, Poirier believes Garry can exploit those openings, land fight-ending strikes, and blast through him to secure the victory. Ray Longo emphasizes that Ian Machado Garry is far from an easy test for Islam Makhachev. Garry's awkward style and natural size advantage are the key factors. A winning strategy for Garry is centered around non-stop movement and relentless get-ups, stressing that as long as Garry refuses to settle on his back and continually forces the fight back to its feet, he can wear Makhachev down and pull off the victory. In addition to that, Alan Juban provides a breakdown as to why Garry remains a threat to Makhachev. Garry's dramatic evolution inside the octagon and his unwavering, authentic self-belief are what led to his confidence skyrocketing. Garry is also expected to use mind games to take digs at Makhachev and get under his skin to gain a psychological edge. And lastly, Ian Garry himself credits his forward-thinking mindset and how preparing for every potential scenario gives him complete control over his own destiny. Now, heading into the title fight, Garry is already visualizing his first championship defense, using that elite competitive spirit and unshakable confidence to ensure that when the belt is wrapped around his waist, he is already steps ahead of the division. As the promotional machine heats up and the MMA world weighs in, the fine line between championship execution and a monumental upset will come down to who imposes their rhythm first. Who do you have taking the belt at UFC 330, Islam or Garry? Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more fight breakdowns.